Oh!
She's cleaning her butthole right next to me. So ladylike.
I just looked over and all I see is a little paw just up in the air. She's raising her hand.
Hello, listeners, creepers, dudes, and dudettes. Welcome to episode 20 of Grumpy X Sunshine. That's not 3 X's, but we do come with a parental advisory. I'm Storm, aka Grumpy, if you couldn't tell.
And I'm Lady, aka Sunshine. Hello.
I think I blew out the mic.
Why do you think you blew out the mic?
Do you not see the...
Oh, I can turn it down. That's what I did for the Leo episode.
I definitely blew out the mic for Leo.
I blew out the mic in the beginning. It was so loud. I can clip it and turn down like specific segments.
Okay.
So we're good.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm hungry.
that's my turn. I'm starving too. It's fine. Okay. What are we talking about? Fresno Nightcrawlers.
Yep, Lady did all the research for this one.
And it's terrible. I'm sorry. It's not a whole lot, but we're going to make it through it. It's going to be great. So, Storm brought it up that she wanted to do this.
Which
and then,
I didn't know that I just found a list online that had different cryptids. Whoa there. What? She didn't attack me, but she like went to attack
she
me.
wants attention.
Okay.
Okay.
Lady's cat's being very needy.
She's so funny. Anyways.
I think she thought I was going to touch her toes, and that's why she did that.
Oh, maybe. She doesn't like her toes touched again. Anyways, so Storm brought this up, and I was like, what the fuck is a Nightcrawler? Okay, where did they come from? And is this like Slender Man? You know? It's not like Slender Man at all.
Okay.
Not at all. So it started in 2007 from someone's security cam footage of their backyard. And it's this really like grainy, blurry video of 2 pairs of pants. No, it's just 1 pair of pants. Just a pair of pants just walking through this person's backyard. And it happened in Fresno, California, which is where you get the Fresno Nightcrawlers.
Okay, which I apparently spelled wrong.
You did.
Even though I just copied and pasted it from...
Well, there
list.
might be 2 ways to spell Fresno, but the way I know is F-R-E-S.
Yeah, the list I found was with a Z.
Well, whatever. I think they spelled it wrong. I'm kidding. No, don't. Anyways, so...
Unless you spell it wrong with an S.
Maybe. It's very possible. Anyways,
now I want to look it up to see if you're wrong.
Pair of pants was just walking through this man's backyard. And the way the pants look, they are honestly adorable. It looks like a little kid decided to get on stilts.
No, you're correct. It's Fresno with an S.
Thank you. It looks like a little kid decided to get on stilts, put a giant sheet over themselves, and tie up the sheet in the middle to make it look like there's pants. So it's got really, really long legs and just a little hump for a head, and it's adorable. Oh, hello. Meow. Anyways. So it's a white body. It stands at about 3 feet tall.
That's
mainly legs. Huh?
That's it? 3
Yeah.
feet?
Yeah, just 3 feet. It looks taller in the videos.
So it's like a yardstick? It
Yes.
does look real tall in the videos.
Yes, it's a yardstick.
Yeah, because that one video that you showed me, Lady ended up showing me a video of it.
They're just adorable.
Like, what, 15 minutes ago?
Yeah.
The one that she showed me is like, I swear to God, it looked like it was 5 feet tall.
Yeah, it looks really tall. I don't know. Don't trust me with the 3 feet tall. Okay.
I don't trust you with anything anymore.
Thanks.
Now that you lied to me once about the 3 feet tall.
I didn't lie. That's what the thing said. Anyways, and apparently they have black eye holes, which you can't see in the video, but that's from like eyewitness
Accounts.
Yes.
Okay. I had a sentence, and then I was worried about your cat biting my hand, and now I don't remember my
I'm
sentence.
so sorry. There's a little canon
Every
about...
time she pushes her head into my arm, I'm like, oh God, is she gonna bite me?
I know, she's just a sassy little girl. Anyways, okay.
She's grumpy.
Yeah. There's a little canon.
Don't replace me with your cat.
I'm not gonna... How would I manage to do that? You basically carried this entire podcast.
Okay. puff up my ego some more, will ya?
If it weren't for you and Crow, this shit would not be here.
Well, to be fair, you do a lot of the editing anymore.
True. Crow, step it up. I'm kidding. Don't. I love you and I appreciate everything you do.
I've had a rough few weeks.
I'm the same. I'm studying for finals.
Oh god.
I hate it. I hate it so much. The Nightcrawlers. There's a small little cannon that the mommies stay with the babies.
Okay.
There is a video from Yosemite.
Yosemite?
Yep. That there was 2 Nightcrawlers, and there was one little tiny one and a full-grown one. So everyone stipulates that it's the mom that stays with the baby. You know how like deers do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bambi.
That's so sad. I'm crying again.
And I'm sitting here emotionless. Anyways.
My nose is running.
Probably because your eye is watering.
Leave me alone. Anyways.
You're the one that brought it up.
On the subject of deer.
I thought we were on the subject of your eyeballs. Lady's exasperated with me.
Apparently they hunt deer.
Okay.
You're not even shocked.
Oh my god.
You saw what the fuck they look like.
Yeah, like pants. Like skin flaps.
Just a pair of pants with a little head.
Billowing in the breeze.
How the fuck are they hunting deer?
They probably have stabby feet.
No.
Or they unsheath arms out of their skin folds.
Ugh.
What?
Ew.
You're welcome for that image.
Unsheath.
Yeah, they probably
arms out of their skin folds.
Yeah. Think about it.
Ugh.
Think about it.
I don't
okay,
want to
so
think about it.
So the video that lady showed me essentially looks like a little
flowy sheet.
Yeah, like a flowy sheet. Almost that looks like it has stilts. Okay. Walking.
Yeah.
With like a little dome. So almost like a robot. Okay. You know those robots of like those robot dogs or whatever? That they walk? You've never seen those?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those things. Okay. It almost looks like that with a sheet over it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if it was a real creature, I would assume that it could, like, stab with their little feetsies.
I think feetsies is the most viable option.
Okay.
Little stabbers on their toes.
I would also like to know...
Do they hunt in packs?
What mouth... Oh my god, that's even more terrifying. Oh my god.
Because they don't move that fast.
Could you imagine a group of them, like, sitting in trees and just going, Gah! And flowing down like flying squirrels because they're skin flaps?
Stop saying skin flap.
Like,
do you think it's
they
like
hold their arms really close to their body and maybe they're like connected?
Do you think it's like stilts? Like they actually have bones in their legs, or is everything just kind of like jelly?
They're so flowy. I would feel like they have bones though. Because you saw it flapping around like a sturdy structure that moves. But like maybe they have like their arms and they just kind of walk with them at their sides and they're attached by the sheet skin flap.
What if it's just all arms and they're actually just nubs with giant arms? And
like
that's
they're
why
walking on their hands?
Yeah.
Well, they don't look like they have hands.
I want to know how they have such a tiny torso. And if they have such a tiny torso, why do they need to eat meat? Because there's not a whole lot of digestion going on in there.
Where was the whatchamacallit found?
Oh, anyway, yeah, okay. So the reason why we're talking about deer and why they hunt deer is because there was this video in Montana. And in the video, in the bottom right corner, what looks like a nightcrawler peeks out. And then in the top left corner, you see like a car kind of like pulling into the driveway almost. And it looks like the little crawler got scared of the car and turned around and ran. The next morning, they found a freshly killed deer
How is the deer killed?
It just said a fresh kill.
Because if it looks like it was attacked by an animal, that could be a number of animals. Because aren't wolves out there? I'm pretty sure there was wolves in Montana. Are there bobcats?
I don't know.
What animals are native to Montana?
I'll look it up.
But like that could be a number of animals, and maybe if the Nightcrawler was around, maybe it could have like scavenged. But if that's the only incidence, I don't see why we wouldn't just consider it.
Oh my god, Montana has bison,
Yeah.
moose, mountain goat, grizzly bear, mountain lion, mule deer, lynx, bobcat, black-footed ferret, red fox, North American river otter, jumping mice, deer icon. What? Deer icon. Golden eagle.
Dude, it's not a deer anymore. It's a deer icon. It's stunning.
A 13-lined ground squirrel, bats, bald eagle, beavers, turkey, coyote, gray wolf, elk,
Turkey sounds good. I'm kind of hungry.
bighorn sheep, black bear. I don't like turkey.
I-
Fucking bison. You know what I saw on TikTok the other day?
I want a
I
bison
thought it was
burger.
the funniest shit. This girl was talking about like the original red meat, and she was
Mhm.
talking about fucking bison. And someone commented, "Are you really comparing Native Americans to the original red meat?"
Huh?
She made some video talking about how the colonists came in and like took out the original red source of red meat, because everyone was talking about how bad our meat is over here. And she was like, yeah, because cows aren't fucking native to this place. Like, we colonizers came over and like took out the original red meat source to the point where they're like endangered. And someone was commented and said, you shouldn't. Are you really comparing Native Americans to red meat? And so she made a follow-up video and said, I don't know who the fuck needs to hear this,
Now I understand.
but I was not saying that Native Americans were the original source of red meat. I was talking about bison.
That's why it took me so long to understand.
I
I'm like,
thought it was the funniest fucking shit, man. I could not stop laughing.
you find things different, funnier. You find
You can't tell me
things
that's not funny.
different. I'm sitting over here trying to figure it out, considering she's talking about bison.
Well, she didn't specifically say bison in her video, but it was obvious that she was talking about bison.
Yeah.
But that person was like, are you really? Like, they genuinely thought that this woman was talking about Native Americans.
Wow.
And she was like, no. Absolutely not. No. And I thought it
I'm
was
kind of
so
sad
fucking
that
funny.
that has to be said.
I was very disappointed that it had to be said, but it was still
Okay.
fucking funny.
I really do want a bison burger, though. That sounds delicious. God, I'm so hungry. I didn't eat today.
You normally don't crave meat like this.
I really want a bison burger.
Are you on your period?
I'm about to be.
Oh god. Okay. You need that red meat for the...
I need a lot of meat.
I walked right in.
You really
I
did.
didn't realize. Anyways.
My friend yesterday said that I always speak in double entendres, and I said something about I stabbed myself with a pen, and he started chuckling. Like, I'm like, what are you laughing about? And he just keeps laughing and shaking his head. I'm like, is that one of those double entendres that I don't get that I said? And he goes, yeah.
Oh, was he talking about like...
I don't know.
Anyways,
I don't know. He
I
didn't
don't
tell
know
me.
either. There's only a few videos about these Nightcrawlers. Okay. There's only like 3 of them that I saw. One was in Fresno, California in the backyard. That was the original one in 2007. Then there was a mom and baby in Yosemite.
Okay.
And then there is the one that ran away and killed a deer in Montana. Okay?
Which that one was kind of hard to see.
It was very hard to see. It was not very realistic at all.
Are there only 3 videos total, or those are just the only ones that you've seen?
The only ones that I've been able to see, the only ones that like people haven't just immediately called fake too.
Okay.
So A lot of the skepticism around it is the fact that, for one, most cryptids are very iffy around people and cameras and videos, and these little guys just don't care. They're just strolling on through people's backyards right in front of, backyard cameras. They do not care.
I mean, deer stroll through people's backyards and backyard cameras, and they still hide from people.
Yeah, true, but still. It's like, oh, this is supposed to be some cryptid, blah, blah, blah. But, like, bitch is just, like...
walking through somebody's backyard.
Yeah. And they never get, like, clear photos.
Like any cryptid.
Yeah. So, I'm 99% sure that this is all just a hoax.
I could believe it.
So, one of the
not saying that I do believe it, by the way, but I could believe it.
Yeah, that's why I left that, like, 1% in there. But just, like, a bunch of big pants walking around. Where are they going?
I think it's adorable.
Oh, yeah. I don't think they're, like, terrifying.
Your cat is sitting
on a highlighter.
Yeah.
She's asserting dominance. One of the explanations is that this is just, like, puppets made out of, like, wire.
Okay.
And that's why they move the way they do, because they kind of do move like a marionette puppet would walk.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, there was a creature that people are trying to say is a nightcrawler. But remember, the nightcrawlers are white, 3 feet tall.
Okay.
This is the Carmel area creature. And in 2014, 2 people in Ohio claimed to see a 7-foot slender gray creature run across the road in front of them. It does not fit any description of a nightcrawler.
Okay.
But people are still trying to say that this could be a nightcrawler.
Different kind of nightcrawler.
I think the shit that people usually... Oh, yeah. I
different
like that you said that.
Species of
that
nightcrawler.
was good. A different kind of nightcrawler. I think it's a rake.
We're all night crawlers in our own right.
If anyone doesn't know what a rake is, you should look it up. Maybe we'll cover it in another episode.
Probably.
But if I had to believe anything, I would believe it's a rake.
Okay.
Yeah. Another explanation, another theory as to what they are, is that they're actually just cranes. Like the eyewitness theories.
Okay.
Because, people are still saying that they've come face to face with one. And the explanation for that is that those people that came face to face with one just saw a crane. And I didn't believe it at first. I was like, that doesn't...
That sounds
How
like...
can you see a crane as, like, one of those things? But... when you actually look up, like, videos of, like, large cranes just, like, walking around in the dark...
But...
Leave me alone.
But
when you just like look up videos of large cranes just wandering around in the dark, I can see it, especially if you're like far away, you're drinking a little bit, maybe smoking a little bit,
a little not mentally completely there.
Yeah, any one of those could work. I could see how you would mistake a crane for that thing. Others are saying it's aliens or an undiscovered animal or even an undiscovered species of fungi.
That's terrifying. What?
Fungus. No mushrooms.
Fungus don't move.
Fungus can move.
I don't think I need to unlock this fear in my life.
You put a little flag on it and it moves around.
The mold?
Yeah. They'll just like,
Yeah, I could see mold moving, leaving spores around. Not so much fungus, only because a fungus anchors itself.
Is mold not a fungus?
I guess technically they belong to the kingdom fungi. Okay.
A mold is a type of fungus, but not all fungus is mold.
See, when you say fungus, I instantly think of
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's about 3 o'clock.
Okay. People think it's an undiscovered type of species of fungus, or ghost pants.
I'd prefer ghost pants over fungus. I prefer ghost
pants too.
Yeah.
So the guy in the video was obviously joking, but he made some funny jokes, and I wanted to share them with you on why pants would decide to haunt. And one of the things he said was they weren't machine washable, but someone threw them in the wash. And then they were 50% off and we're really offended.
My pants are always 100% off at my house.
Everything's 100% off, you fucking nudist.
Not my underwear. I like to keep my underwear on.
Anyways.
They make me feel safe.
Your underwear makes you feel safe?
Yes. Everything else, 100% off. But my underwear, I like. So with my dogs, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. Anyways, so someone said land squids.
Ugh. That's disgusting.
Why?
Maybe that's how they hunt, with their beaks.
Imagine it is just like a land squid. That was my asshole.
It's talking shit.
Those are weird places for land squids to show up.
I mean, if it's a land squid, it
Yosemite,
stays on land.
Montana, but if it's a land squid, it stays on land,
wouldn't it?
I don't know.
It has very billowy skin.
Well, let's look up a land squid. Why are there no land cephalopods?
Probably because the pressure on land, the force of gravity or whatever.
Respiration limitations, body structure constraints, desiccation risk. Anyways. Yeah, anyway, someone on Reddit said land squids. I can't really imagine that.
No.
I doubt that.
It doesn't look
This
like...
is going to be such a short episode. I'm fine with it.
Okay, I don't care.
Give me a weird thought.
I didn't look for a weird thought this week. Let me see.
I want a weird thought about pants.
Look one up.
You're supposed to do the weird thought.
You said you want one about pants. Okay. It's not quite a weird thought. It's a quote. Says, dreams will get you nowhere. A good kick in the pants will take you a long way.
What?
From Ballister Gratian.
A good kick in the pants
will take you a long way.
Whatever. Okay, that's our episode, guys. Okay, we're done.
Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with us.
Be kind, love yourselves. Maybe like, subscribe.
Don't forget to share and maybe hydrate, you little creeps.
Bye,
bitches.
Oh.
I'm so hungry.
I'm so sorry.